We're talking about knowledge of the future in movies, YouTube channel, Easter Egg Psychic. In this video, I'll take a look at actor Matt Mitler. He was in the 1986 low-budget science fiction film Battle for the Lost Planet, alternatively titled Galaxy or Galaxy Destroyer, directed by Brett Piper. And also in this cast, Denise Coward and Joe Gentisi. Also in the 1988 sequel, Mutant War. And Kristen Waterman, Jennifer Cates, and Deborah Quayle were in this. He directed and starred in offbeat comedy Cracking Up in 1994. So I took a look at Matt Mitler. I thought he may resemble actor Robert Picardo and additionally another actor, actress, or group from some movie, TV series, etc. I was not quite sure of. My guess, perhaps Judith Hoag. Now, Picardo and Hoag were in a couple TV series together, separate episodes, including The Adventures of Brisco County Jr., the Fox Western TV series, which ran between 93 and 94, starring Bruce Campbell. Alright, connections. So with actors like Matt Mitler, the Brett Piper films that I named, Battle for the Lost Planet, there may be a confluence of interconnections which cross into both the Star Trek and Star Wars universes. Out there in the history of cinema, you have films which are forgotten or unknown to the majority of audiences. That is from today's perspective. If you take a close look at this, these unknown works actually contain some deep-seated references to these major media franchises. Please take a look at actress Ruth Martinez, who is among the cast of the 1984 horror film The Mutilator. Matt Mitler was in this. To me, Martinez, I thought, may bear some resemblance to Star Wars actress Carrie Fisher, and at the same time, either Star Wars prequel actor Christopher Lee, or possibly director George Lucas. I did a past video on a Star Wars prequel Anakin Skywalker actor Hayden Christensen, and there I noted I thought he may bear some resemblance to Robert Picardo as well. The title for a film like Mutant War, for example, may be a reference to the X-Men. The name of the character of Star Trek The Next Generation actor Patrick Stewart happens to be Jean-Luc Picard. He also played Professor X, Charles Xavier, in the X-Men films released from the year 2000. Mitler and Picardo both played werewolves in movies. Robert Picardo was Eddie Quist in the original 1981 Joe Dante horror film The Howling. In this cast were Patrick McNee, Kevin McCarthy, John Carradine, Slim Pickens. Matt Mitler also a werewolf in Dead Time Stories, the 1986 horror comedy anthology, with a cast that included Scott Valentine, Nicole Picard, and Melissa Leo. If you dig through the plot of Battle for the Lost Planet, some connections become apparent. Mitler's character is named Harry Trent. There is a David Bowie connection. Did a song with Nine Inch Nails musician Trent Reznor in 1996 entitled I'm Afraid of Americans. David Bowie had acted in the 1976 science fiction film The Man Who Fell to Earth. This was directed by Nicholas Roeg with Rip Torn, Buck Henry, and actress Candy Clark. Now, Robert Picardo had a part in the 1987 made-for-TV remake of The Man Who Fell to Earth. And in this cast was Lewis Smith, Will Wheaton, Annie Potts, Beverly D'Angelo, and Bruce McGill. Also in Battle for the Lost Planet, note the appearance of actor Joe Gentisi's character, Mad Dog Kelly. And I thought his looks at least somewhat similar to actor Sylvester Stallone, known for playing Rocky Balboa and John Rambo. George Lucas of Star Wars later worked with David Bowie on Labyrinth in 1986. Candy Clark was in American Graffiti in 73 with Ron Howard, Harrison Ford, Richard Dreyfuss, Paula Matt, Charles Martin Smith and Cindy Williams. Williams happened to be in Roger Corman's Gas in 1970, subtitled "Or It Became Necessary to Destroy the World in Order to Save It." In this cast, you'll find Robert Korff, Elaine Giftos, and Talia Shire, who's in the Rocky films with Stallone. My YouTube channel is Easter Egg Psychic. There I go back, I look at movies and television from the past. I analyze these for possible references to future media. These may appear in the form of anecdotes, idioms, anagrams, hidden in the subtext of the work in question. I also use an unconventional method where I look at the likenesses of the actors. And what I found is you can take the likenesses, match these up to some of the anecdotal items, and show past, present, and future information about actors and other personalities who may resemble the personalities in the movie or television episode that you're watching. My email contact is eastereggguy, that's GUY, @yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.